Hey everyone, this is Rachel. Thanks for clicking on my video. And I came in today to talk about this Bobbi Kristina biopic. Y'all, word on the street is that Bobby Brown is not feeling this movie. They said when this boy found out that this movie was being made that he went ballistic. Apparently, unbeknownst to him, the rights to his daughter's story were sold, I guess, behind his back. And basically now there's nothing that they can do about it because they don't need his permission to make this movie. So what that tells us is that the family is not on board with this. And you know what's weird, y'all? I had a feeling when I heard that this movie was being made that the family wasn't feeling it. I just had this feeling that when it came to Bobbi Kristina, you know, the feeling of making a movie about her life and her death would not be something that they would be on board doing, because that family was raw. It was bad enough that they lost Whitney, and then Bobbi Kristina went through all of that suffering after her mother died. You know, I thought about Whitney's mother and what she felt about this movie being made. And I knew that Whitney's mother wouldn't be on board with it because, y'all, she wasn't on board with that Houston series that they had. She said, I think on Oprah Winfrey, when she was interviewed, that she felt that they were pressured into doing that. We also know that Bobby's family loved Bobbi Kristina. So I just think that this is sad that this was sold from under the family. And then because they don't have the family's permission, do you realize that they can't use Whitney's music? So Demetria McKinney is going to be singing Whitney's songs. That was like the worst thing that I thought could happen, because how are you going to do a movie about Whitney Houston, the voice, and not use her music? And I don't think that Demetria McKinney, no shade on her, has the voice to carry a Whitney song. So, y'all, this movie already, to me, is starting off like a train wreck. And I feel sorry for the family. Now, there was also an interview by Demetria McKinney, and she's basically saying, give the movie a chance. We're already, putting down the movie and, not being open to the movie being made. And I think what it is people feel really sorry for Bobbi Kristina because, like I said in the other video, Bobbi Kristina was born into this. She didn't ask for it. And because she was such a young girl, her death really touched us because we know that her death was directly related to the death of her mother. She almost mourned herself to death. To me, Bobbi Kristina was self-destructive after her mother died. I don't think that she recovered, and I don't think we realize how bad she was hurt by the death of her mother. Also, when I saw the people that they have playing Bobbi Kristina and Nick, y'all, I don't think that they embody the essence of those two young people at all. These are the people that are going to play them. And just the fact that they have Bobbi Kristina with cigarettes in her hand and her mom. Now, I know that they claim that Whitney allowed Bobbi Kristina to do a lot of things that some of us as parents would not allow our young person to do. So that's why I feel like this movie is going to depict them in a bad way. Now, Demetria McKinney claims that they're going to focus on the love that Whitney had for her daughter. And, despite whatever Whitney was going through, she always made sure that Chrissy, that's what Whitney called her, that Chrissy was safe, was somewhere safe. So I guess that's where Pat Houston comes in. Now, you know Vivica Fox is supposed to play Pat Houston. Now, we all talked about it, and we didn't think that Vivica was a good person to play Pat Houston. Y'all, I don't know. I don't look forward to this movie about this baby. When I did my other video, I told y'all that I was a little bit sad about this. You know, because at the end of the day, this is about a family and them losing this young person. And the mother dying, and then mysteriously the daughter dying, you know, the same way that the mother did. This story is a train wreck. I just don't think that they should do it. And then think about it, y'all. If they didn't have the permission of the family, how do they know what relationship that Whitney and Bobbi Kristina had? You know, are they going to use what we saw in the media, or are they connected to some family member that we don't know about that's giving them information? See, that's why I said if they don't have Bobbi Kristina's parent, if they don't have Bobby Brown on board, if they don't have Cissy Houston on board and Pat Houston on board, where are they getting all of this information about, you know, what happened between Nick and Bobbi Kristina, what went on between Bobbi Kristina and her dad, and what relationship, like I said, that she had with her mother. I just think this is going to be a sad story, y'all. And like I said, at the end of the day, this is Whitney's baby. And this is Bobby's baby. And I just think some things, you know, we should just leave alone. Now, a lot of people said that they didn't mind the story being told, but they think it's too soon. And I feel the same way. So let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think that now that we know that Bobby is not on board with this movie, that they should leave it alone, which they're not going to do because they've already started filming. And I guess, you know, the characters and actors that are going to play them have been chosen and all of that. But now that we know that Bobby's not on board, how do you feel about it now? And also the fact that they cannot use Whitney's music. Man, I can Demetria McKinney sing like that? Um, I remember her from Real Housewives of Atlanta, and other than being pretty and dancing, I didn't even really think that her voice was all that. I mean, she can carry a tune, but let's face it, we're talking about Whitney Houston, y'all. You know, Whitney could blow. Now, towards the end, we know that Whitney lost her voice, but even then, she sounded okay. It just wasn't the Whitney that we knew. Because, you know, Whitney, because back in the day, could stand flat foot in the middle of a stage and tear it down. And then at the end, you know, of her life, her voice, she was struggling. So let me know what y'all think. You know, um, do you think that Bobby Brown has a right to be upset? What do you think about them not being able to use Whitney's musics and Demetria McKinney singing? Ooh, y'all, I just think this is going to be a mess. Tell me what you think down in the comments, and thank you for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.